Hello everyone and welcome back to the 10th episode of Kaylee's Kitchen. My name is Kaylee and today we're going to be working on ham, cheese, and spinach stuffed chicken breast. So let's get started. Okay, so to get started we've got whole boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And for the purpose of this video I do just have 3 pieces, but I want you to be aware that there are enough of all the ingredients in the recipe that I'm giving you to use 4 pieces of chicken. Another thing I want you to keep in mind is that this is not a recipe that you have to follow to a T. If you just have a little bit of spinach, a little bit of cream cheese, a little bit of provolone, and some of the ham on hand, you're going to be just fine. So in addition to the chicken, we've got 1 pound of spinach leaves, the stems are okay, 8 ounces of cream cheese, ½ pound of provolone cheese, ¼ pound of thinly sliced ham, which is optional, and then we've got some toothpicks. You want to make sure you get the kind without the dye or the color will leak onto the chicken. And then lastly, we've got salt, pepper, and oregano. Okay, now assembling these are as easy as ever. What we're going to do is we're going to take the salt and pepper and just lightly salt these. Add the pepper. And then add the oregano. It does help if you put a little bit more on the top flap, just because we are going to be spreading the cream cheese on the bottom and it might just have some of the herbs mixed into the cream cheese. Okay, so then we're going to take the cream cheese, we're going to spread it on the bottom layer, and you will notice too that that's what they'll look like with the flap. It is quite a bit of cream cheese, but this isn't something that I eat often, so I definitely indulge on this one. After the cream cheese is all done, we're going to add the spinach. We're just going to create 1 thick layer on each piece. Don't be afraid either to put a big thick layer of spinach. It is going to cook down nice and thin. It's great for kids also who normally don't like this sort of thing either. Next we're going to add the cheese. I just kind of like to rip it in half. We've got the curve here. I like to add that to the outside curve of the chicken. Got a little bit extra here just because I am using 3 pieces of chicken. You don't need to, by any means, use this much cheese, but today I'm going to. Then this is optional, just adding 1 piece of ham. They're kind of starting to look like subs here. And then we're going to take the toothpicks and stretch this piece of chicken over, and we're going to toothpick these together. Okay, so now that these look like little mini subs, we're just going to put these into a pan, and then we're going to stick them in the oven that's been preheated to 350 degrees, and we're going to cook them for 45 minutes. Now there you have it everyone, that's my stuffed chicken breast recipe, and here's a little tip for you. You can certainly go ahead and cut the chicken breast up in little medallions like I've got here. It looks beautiful on a plate for a dinner party. And don't forget, you saw it here in Kaylee's Kitchen. I'll see you back in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching.